You can sing it. You won't get copywritten.
I understand now. Here's what it is. Chopper's speaking like Biggie, so give me the loot. What Mexican OT say? Stick my foot in his mouth and make him shit out a shoe.
Ooh. Guy's been around for a long time, been a pillar in the community for us, for Pedigo Submission Fighting here. Done everything, won everything in almost every belt. So today, to level up, Rondo to the middle.
At Nogi Worlds, I wish I could find the video. At 2000 and it's like my first year, so 2016 we went to Nogi Worlds. It was about 8 of us. It was me, Andrew, Rondo, Alejandro, a kid named Noah, doesn't train anymore, Heath, and Chad Hawkins, the original crew. And Bird was there too. We were sitting on the banister, and before Rondo's match, he walks out of the bullpen, and we didn't know this, but he walks out of the bullpen with a ski mask on, and he walks down to the mat, and he's warming up with the black ski mask on, shadow boxing like he does before the match, and we're like, oh my God, trying to think what the referee's gonna do. And they end up talking to each other on the side, and we can kind of see the referee and the table worker, and the head judge comes over, and they're like having a chat, and Rondo's over there pretending to shank someone and yell at us from up in the stands. He's like, I'm gonna kill this dude. And another time at Masters Worlds, when he was a purple belt, he made it all the way to the finals. They put him back to back to back to back in his matches, and he never complained once. And all the way up until the finals, the other guys were going, and they're going right in front of him. And he was sitting on the side, rubbing his belly with his gi open, eating bitter honeys. It's like a lolly or a candy or whatever. And he ate like 20 of them. And I asked him, I was like, you know, like, you gotta get your game face on, Rondo. Like, drink some water or Gatorade. And he goes, I already made it to the final, man. I'm just waiting for these guys to go. You know, when you share your life with someone for a long time and something that you love, and you dedicate every waking moment to it, you know, and you know that he's put in just as much. I mean, even if not more, the guy's working full time. He has kids, he has a family, and you know, seeing him get a brown belt from Heath, I mean, how many people have got that now? Like 4 or 5, you know, and he deserves it fucking more out of anyone. You know, he's fighting MMA fights for 20 years, and you know, I mean, it's awesome. And I'm really big on the dream and what we're trying to do, and where we're going to go. And eventually Rondo's going to be a black belt, and I hope that, you know, he can share whatever's going on here. We were the first 8 to 10 people in the gym. When I got here, he was the first one I spoke to. You know, in 2016, I came into the gym, the old laundromat, everything stunk, and everyone looked at me like I was something on the wall to get killed, you know, like they could see me, they were going to smash me. And he was one of the ones that talked to me, made sure I was all right. And after that, he's been a huge influential figure in my life. You know, he's taught me the last 5 years a bunch of shit about being a person, and pretty much everything but jiu-jitsu, you know, so I mean, it means a lot. It's sick.
When I was a purple belt, I lost at a tournament to this guy, and then I had a super fight. I had a super fight against Elder Cruz because we had a match at a tournament. It was kind of close, and he won a rest decision. He ended up winning the one at the Who's Number 1, 2. But when I come back from this, I'm crushed. I'm like distraught. I'm so depressed. I'm crying. It's my first Who's Number 1. I blew it, and I'm expecting like some consoling from my friends. You know, some like, oh, it's okay, bro. You know, you'll be back for the next one. First day, somebody got on my back in training, and Rondo walks in, and Rondo just looks over at me and goes, ha ha, Shaki, ha ha, what's up, my playboy? He stands like that, like, For months, on months, on months, on months, Rondo would continue to do this every single day. Every single day he continued to do this. More than anything, it made me definitely a little bit tougher having to hear that, having to endure it every day, but I think it's just the embodiment of Rondo, because yeah, he is who he is, but he's all love and all friendship at the end of the day to everyone in here. He's been talking a lot of business about it for a while.
Oh, give my brown belt, bitch. Not my coach isn't a bitch. Give me my brown belt, man. I'm working the knee bars, getting out of this purple belt in 31 days.
So now I'm gonna get to see him to knee bar and toe hold some of them old dudes out there. Hopefully he doesn't put them in too many homes.
Rondo Moss, also known as Des Dash, as they call him in the streets because he's so fast and races all the kids. He's like one of the OG Mount Vernon like people in this town. Everybody knows who he is. He actually at one point had the takedown record at Mount Vernon Township High School, where me and Pixley and Tad are the coaches for the rest of them. He actually had the takedown record for their program for like 25 years until one of the new kids just beat it. He's like a national treasure here. He's almost 50 years old, and the guy literally fights all of us to the death every single round. Like,
How old are you, Rondo? 40 something? Fucking geriatric. How old is he? Pretty fucking old for moving that quick, I know that.
the guy fights like an adult competitor.
This is gonna send me to the trash can.
And he'll never, if he can take an inch, he'll take a mile, you know. Like, if there's anyone that deserves it at his level, it's definitely him. He, especially this, like, his last purple belt run, he puts in more work than anyone I know. Like, he fucking gets in here drilling, lots of submission attacks, and he competes at all the majors. He competes at all the majors, you know, so hats off to Rondo Moss, man. Couldn't be happier to see him get his brown, and one day, hopefully, he'll be a black belt, too, and he can be freaking black belt Rondo Moss.
Kickboxing.
Say that again?
That's why I'm beating Lucas White, little brother, up right now, because what he did to me at the old Daisy Fresh gym.
He's beating his 15-year-old 120-pound brother up. That's him going with the name.
Yep.
You got him.
Foot right here.
Good talking. Good talking. Yeah, no.
Make your move. Make your weak ass move. We can run it back. We can run it back.
Hey, Rondo one.
I wasn't done. He blew his wad at the last second because he knew it was over. Look at him. White rice is getting all sticky and overdone. It's getting overdone. Boy, it's stronger than 3 donkeys. I actually call them donkeys sometimes when we're working out. I don't really work out, but I've watched them work out before, so you can edit that.
Where you at?
Come on, donkey. I get easy money over here. Boy, this is not the holla. This is the Ville, baby. Hold on, what? I'm about to. What are you trying to do? Let's do it. Y'all know I'm claustrophobic. Let's not do this.
Oh, look at Jesse behind you, though.
Yeah, Daniel, come on. All right, time out. Time out. Tap. Y'all get off of me. Oh, my dog.
Oh,
My
you're gonna have
dog.
to finish it now,
Here we
Daniel.
go.
You're gonna have to.
Look, my boy came through. After all that drama, my boy came through.
My favorite Rondo memory is Pans last year. I try to bring my daughter with me everywhere we go, and sometimes she gets really bored sitting in the venue, and like when there's a big break between people competing or not competing or whatever, and Rondo just comes out with this motorized mouse, and he let her take the controls and try to scare the shit out of people, and it was really awesome, honestly. He just connects with everyone. He tries to make sure everybody's having a good time. He can always tell a joke and get people laughing and keep people involved and just make sure nobody feels alone or bored or fucking scared or sad or whatever. He'll talk so much shit, but he makes sure everybody's having a good time. So that's probably my favorite Rondo memory is him scaring people with a toy mouse with my daughter.
I'm very happy for him to get his brown belt. He's been in the game for a while, and I hope one day has his age and be able to training and have fun as he does. He's been training constantly. He's been training here every day, every session, gi, no gi, wrestling. So he will be ready. Hey, everybody, get ready. I really like to push him a lot. You know, he's a good guy. Like, you can train him. You know, you can open your game. You know, you can go push the piece too, and I really like, I enjoy to roll with Rondo, you know, he's a good guy, like, and even when he's tired, he pull out the dog.
Look, dog life, bite, squeeze something.
You know, so he always say like, hey, I'm open, let's do it.
I'm open.
And I always like raise my hand, say like, okay, let's do it, let's go.
You know, I ain't gonna wear no
I don't even want to rip it. You go ahead and pull it out. Look at this. Look at this.
Can I change the brown belt in my tournament?
Yeah, you gotta change it now.
What?
Knee bars and toes.
For real? Like, for real.
That's a done deal.
Let's do it.
After this goes on, that's it. Unless you don't want it.
No, let's do it.
You want the knee bars?
Yeah.
All right.
You want a speech? Thanks, man. Got that Tootsie Roll, baby.
You crying?
Yeah.
black belt.
Oh, baby. Hey, man.
One more.
Champ. Champ is here. Champ is here. Let's go.
Hey, fucking well earned, brother. Congratulations. Hey, one more promotion. That's it.
All right.
One more. That's it.
You're on now, dude.
Proud of you, Rondo.
What do you got for
Proud of you, bro.
Thanks.
Congratulations. Big bites.
Thank you, thank you.
Good job.
A million hugs. This is going to be a good one. Y'all just keep coming in side to side. Let's just go. Make it fast. I think I shed a tear.
Good job, brother.
And they switched me around the turn.
That's awesome, man. You got it either way.
Well, I feel good. I mean, I sort of wanted to get the first place at purple, you know what I mean, in the gi. But here we are. I don't know how I feel. I feel good. We're gonna break this bitch in and go get this money. You want a hug too?
Yeah.
What up, little red?
You walked in, what's it called, the square?
Down there at the first gym.
And he whooped on you.
He
Is
did.
that true?
Hell yeah, it's true. So I'll tell you how I remember it. I went in there and I whooped on some big tough dude, took him down, beat him up like 2 or 3 times in a row. Then Heath like just pulled guard and triangled me like over and over and over. And I was like, all right, this is not for me. And I was this way. But I came in and he tapped me out and I was like, fuck this shit. I would have probably been a black belt 10 years ago if I'd have stayed with him. But then I went on living my life smoking weed and here I am today. Fresh new brown belt. I'm gonna take it off before it gets all sweaty and dirty. Today got me a new Show You Roll at Show You Roll. I'm looking out for the new gis. Where's my package at? They know the address. I'm coming for it, baby. Let's go. Hey, I was just telling them, she asked me about when I came to the gym a million years ago.
99.
Is that what it was? Wow. That's a long time ago.
He said he was 16.
The motherfucker was a stone cold killer back then. Back there fucking beating everybody in the cage fights and shit. I'm out of here. I could talk to y'all all day. Catch me in Mount Vernon at the gym.